History. 1. Have you ever been to historical museums?
Yes, I have.
A few months ago, it was Sunday, and I went to a national museum and saw many historic relics displayed in the museum. In addition, when I went traveling to London and Paris, I visited historical museums. 2. Do you like history?
Yes, I like history.
I'm interested in history because, by learning history, I can learn valuable lessons from ancestors, and they are still helpful for me. Learning historical facts is also interesting to me.
3. What was the last time you read about history?
A few months ago, I had free time at home, and at that time, I read a history book about Korean ancient history. It was interesting to me, and I could learn about how people lived about 1,500 years ago. 4. Did you like history when you were young?
No, I didn't like. When I was young, I was rather interested in other subjects such as English and math because I didn't know why I had to learn history, and history looked impractical to me. 18. Describe a person who often travels by plane.
1.
Who he or she is.
2.
Where he or she goes. 3. Why he or she travels by plane.
Explain how he or she feels about it.
I would like to talk about a person who likes to travel by plane.
In my daily life, my schedule is quite hectic because of my heavy workload or study, so hardly do I have enough time to meet my friends. However, having finished my important project or assignment in my company or school, I got some holidays, so I met my university friend and heard that he went traveling to some European countries. In fact, he loves traveling, and he is the person who travels by plane a lot. I heard he loves to travel by plane for the 2 reasons. Firstly, it is the fastest mode of transportation than others, so, especially, when he visits foreign countries, he always takes an airplane to save time, and he can spend the saved time for traveling more. Secondly, as he enjoys traveling abroad, he can meet some foreign people from diverse countries during the flight, and it is one of the pleasures he can get from this trip. So, at that time, without traveling by plane, he could not have enjoyed his trip. If I have a chance, I want to take a trip with him by plane. Related Part 3. 1. What are the advantages of traveling by plane? The advantage of traveling by plane is that it is the fastest way of traveling. Especially, nowadays, traveling to other countries has become much common, and, when taking a trip to other countries, people usually take a flight because using a plane allows travelers to save their time and energy. They don't need to waste time just for moving from their country to other countries. 2. Why do some people prefer to travel by train? Using a train has some advantages. Firstly, except for the plane, a train is one of the fastest modes of transportation, so a train takes passengers to their destination faster and quicker. In addition, the fare to use a train is relatively cheaper, especially compared to the flight, so a train is also used to visit other countries. 3. What are the disadvantages of living near an airport? The most serious disadvantage is the roaring noise made from airplanes, so people residing near airports suffer from the extreme noises, and that can be very unendurable. In addition, an airport is one of the busiest places, and numerous passengers visit that place. So, living in an airport, people can experience heavy traffic jam, and places can be crowded. 4. How is working at an airport different from working in other places? In the case of normal companies, employees start working in the morning and finish their work in the evening, but, as an airport operates 24 hours, employees working at an airport are required to work even at night. In addition, working at airport, people can see a lot of foreign people from various countries, and it is different from other companies.